700,000 dead in Gaza. Millions ethnically cleansed, tortured, raped, beaten, kidnapped, and displaced. And you paid to do it. You hear all the time that it is your tax dollars which go towards killing Palestinians, but I don't think that goes quite far enough. It's shifting the blame when the only person to blame is yourself. You paid to shoot a newborn baby in the head. You paid to bulldoze a 2-year-old girl with a tractor. You paid to rape a mother. You are the reason for why half the children living in Gaza today want to die. For every bullet and bomb and rape and looting and torture happening in Palestine today, your name will forever be etched on their mangled bodies. But there's nothing you can do. It's out of my control. We hear this sentiment all the time, and maybe you, the viewer, are watching this right now and thinking the exact same thing. But let's consider the alternative, doing nothing. I mean, it's basically what's happening right now, especially in the US, where most of Israel's money comes from. Everyone knows what's happening is wrong, but nothing is changing. Nothing is happening. Well, actually, something is happening, because doing nothing is doing something. Doing nothing is committing genocide. Because if you haven't done anything good, the only contribution you have made are your tax dollars and what you buy, which all go towards a genocide. So what can you do? The answer gets clearer and clearer the more you examine things.
In the United States, our support for Israel is bipartisan, and that is how it should stay.
In America, both the Democratic and Republican Party are responsible for the genocide in Gaza right now. Democrats started it, and Republicans helped to ramp things up. And despite the posturing on the fringes of both sides that something must be done, nothing has changed. And nothing will change, at least not under these two parties. So it's obvious that we cannot work to solve these issues from within these two parties. Genocide is an immediate issue, not one worth resolving in the later future when everyone is dead. For the time being, we must push aside our political affiliations and create a coalition amongst as many people as humanly possible under one policy: a complete embargo on Israel. By creating this coalition, it serves as a voting bloc that millions can get behind, which will hold serious political power. In the US, a voting bloc with even 5% of the voting population is enough to change the electoral results of at least 10% of the House, which, if you know anything about US partisan politics, is enough to determine nearly every vote in the House. A voting bloc on the complete embargo of Israel is important as a policy because it's so straightforward. Politicians can't compromise on this or mislead voters to vote for them with some half-assed condemnation of Israel or Netanyahu. They must hold firm on sticking by that one policy or else they'll lose the election. If there are no available candidates to stick by this policy, the coalition can run their own candidates, which will help develop it into a legitimate political party. As people observe the electoral successes of this coalition, the coalition will only grow more and more popular, picking up more and more steam. This is the only way to non-violently end the genocide of Palestinians. I could leave things here, but the question of what to do with the coalition after the genocide is over still stands. And the awesome thing is that this coalition can expand its voting bloc to policies that oppose all other genocides, ethnic cleansings, and other acts of imperialism because it is already essentially a proto-political party. But starting with the issue of Palestine is imperative, because it is what has the most popular support right now. The point is that the voting bloc won't fall apart if the genocide in Palestine ends. The people in the voting bloc will continue to exist. The candidates under this coalition will continue to exist as well. The electoral victories will propel the coalition into a legitimate political party, which will be able to allow for more and more policies to be adopted that help to legitimize itself as a real competition to partisan politics. When people see real change after decades of decline, it won't be hard to turn a small coalition into something far greater. But remember that we must start with Palestine. Don't let this genocide turn into just another identity signifier for moral superiority. Take action, because there is no issue more immediate, no life more worthy than the bravest people on earth.